What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is John Paul Investing. Today we are going to look at Nndm stock and the most recent 20F filing that was filed in the SEC just a few days ago. This new SEC filing from Nndm is pretty robust and full of information. If you're trying to get the details in Nndm, this is the perfect place to get it. This is straight from the company itself, and there's really not going to be any other better source out there for foreign companies than this 20F filing. And also, we are approaching the end of our put option that we sold in the third week of February, and we are approaching the 19th, March 19th, which is the day it expires, is only about 4 trading days away. So we are hoping that both our Nndm and Sensonics put options expire worthless, and that we just get all of our money back. Because if we get our money back, well, that means we kept all of our premium. If we get our money back, we get to secure a 20% profit between Nndm and Sensonics combined. Now, before I got into the video, guys, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. This way you get notified when I make videos just like this one, and it's a way for you to show your support for the channel. And if you would like to know exactly when I buy and sell specific stocks that we talk about here on this channel, check out the Patreon group in the link in the description. And lastly, guys, don't forget your 2 free stocks from WeBull using the other link in the description. All you have to do is deposit $100 and you'll get your 2 free stocks, which you can then sell and do whatever you want with that money. And it's also another way to support the channel. So if you want free stocks and a way to support the channel, I highly recommend you check out the other link also. So here we have the Form 20F filing from Nndm. And if we scroll down as soon as we get onto it, we will see that they have a plethora of information here. We have things from identity of directors, capitalization and indebtedness, risk factors of the business, history and development of the company, the business overview, unresolved staff comments, a bunch of other things that would be of interest to you as an investor if you were trying to learn more about Nndm as a business. You will find it here on the 20F. It really is packed with information, and if I were to go over it on this video would be at least an hour or 2 long. So yeah, definitely check this out. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys have access to this filing, or you guys can just go on the SEC yourself and look up Nndm. It is there for everyone to see. Now, as far as stock price, it seems like we have seen the worst. We had a high of close to $18. I believe it was $17.99, not 98 cents, 99 cents, pretty much 18 bucks. Price ended up crashing all the way down to around $6.50. So if we're going to take this high of $18 and take it all the way down to the low of $6.50, 64% in decline, which is pretty substantial, especially if you're an investor above, like $14, $15, like you really felt the drop, especially once you got past that 50% mark. If you didn't know too much about the business and you just got into the business and you're pretty much starting to research it after the fact that you got in, it probably would have been very hard to stomach the drop because you don't know exactly what's happening. But that's the whole point of doing your due diligence, so that way you understand where you're putting your money and you don't have to rely on any outside party to hold your conviction for you. You get to hold the conviction yourself, because in this case you have done your research and no one has done the research for you. So it looks like we have already seen the worst of the drop. I don't think Nndm is going to go below $6.50, because then we would essentially be getting the entire balance sheet of Nndm for free at that point, and that would not make any sense for the business to go that low. But of course, the markets are manic and can do whatever the hell they want. If it wants to go below 650, it'll go below 650, but then we are getting a better deal on the other side of the coin. So on the 1 hour chart, we actually did make it above our 200 moving average, which does identify a shift in trend. And something I wanted to show you guys as far as technical indicators, something that I personally haven't used in a long time, but that I remembered to finally use, was the Heikin-Ashi charts. And essentially what the Heikin-Ashi charts do for you, they average the candlesticks out to identify really clear trends and trend changes in the stock price. So I'm kind of like in the middle of devising a little strategy where I look at the naked charts as normal bar charts, normal candlesticks, and identifying support and resistance on this chart. And once I have my main areas of interest, then I'll switch to my Heikin-Ashi chart. And it makes it a little bit easier to read where the price is reacting around certain price points. So as we can see here, this would be ideal if you're trying to dollar cost average and time the market. You could go in a little heavier at points of support, but ideally this is just a way to identify trends. On an uptrend, you don't see the shadows or the wicks on the bottom of these candlesticks, but once the trends start to change, you'll see the candlesticks pop up on the green candles on the downside. And when it does turn red, it'll be the same idea, but on the bearish side, there's no shadows on the up part of the candle. And then whenever it wants to change again, you'll start to see wicks on the top side at some point, hopefully at areas of support where you are interested in averaging in, and then you can collect more of the stock and ride it as long as you deem necessary. So right now, my intraday price target of Nndm is around $13.35 and closing above $13.35. And I think if we can get above $13 again and close, this will be significantly bullish to get us back to $18. If we can't break above $13, that would be kind of bearish, and we could see another downtrend. I'm not sure if we'd go back to $6 or if we'd go below $6, but there's a chance that we would definitely make our way lower if we can't break above and stay above $13. So if you guys did not know about the SEC filing, I'm going to have a link in the description for you to check it out. And I highly recommend you guys check out on YouTube what the Heiken Ashi charts are. Ignore the Forex version. Focus primarily on looking and studying Heiken Ashi charts on the stock market, because that is what we're invested in. We are not invested in Forex. So study any content surrounding Heiken Ashi and stocks. And lastly, guys, don't forget to join the Patreon group while spots are still available, and be sure to claim your 2 free stocks using the WeBull link in the description. But that is it for this video, guys. If you liked what you're watching, go ahead and hit that like button. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. And go ahead and click the bell notification to get notified when I make videos just like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.